If you are watching this right now, then please know that you are meant to be here. Tonight I shared something extremely vulnerable on my Instagram story, which is not something that I typically do whenever I am feeling very negatively. I expressed that I had felt a lot of sadness and a lot of frustration, and that today had been a very challenging day. And somebody messaged me and said that they really needed to hear that because they had been struggling and that they were appreciative that I had shared that. And I said something to them typed through blurry, tiered vision that I didn't even quite realize at the time the depth of the meaning behind it. I replied and I said, "It's okay to not be okay. Radical authenticity and honesty with yourself will always be the quickest portal to healing." Those are words that I sat with for the next few moments and for the next few hours until I'm sitting here right now to talk about it, completely unplanned and completely unorganized. And that's what radical authenticity and honesty requires of us. Because through states of sadness, through states of grief, through states of anger, through states of frustration, through states of complete and utter mourning, we have to be honest with ourselves about what we're feeling. Because without the complete transparency with our own soul, we're never going to reach any place of acceptance of those feelings. They become repressed. They become pushed down. They become things that we are shameful of because we're not prepared to feel them. We're not comfortable feeling them because they're unfamiliar. They're uncharted territory in a sense, if we've never experienced them before, or perhaps if we've only dipped our toe into the waters and not fully dived in. And I'm sitting here right now because I'm struck with the feeling that we owe ourselves so much more than we are giving, in the sense that we feel so deeply, but yet we hold ourselves to an almost surface level of experiences at times, when those experiences can be uncomfortable, they can be foreign, and that leaves us not in a place of truth. Because we're not living our truest self, we're not allowing our truest feelings to be expressed. And more than anything, the point of this is, I believe, to live authentically in any state that we're in, because authentically living with joy and yet not allowing our authentic sadness to come through is not the full expression of our human experience. That's not everything that we are. We are so much more than a one-dimensional sense of, this is exactly what I feel and this is cut and dry, it fits into this box, this is the feeling. There's so many more layers to it than that. And today I have felt a lot of grief and a lot of mourning about a variety of different things, specifically something that's happening within my own family very, very viscerally. But that's not a unique experience. It is to me, but that's not something that is foreign to anybody else, because everybody has experienced their own hardships in their own ways. And my hardships might be unique to me, but that doesn't mean that I should not hold empathy for the hardships of others that I don't understand. Because I can't expect myself, in the being that I am, with the experiences that I've lived, I can't expect myself to fully understand the circumstances of another. I can't expect myself to be completely understanding of everything that someone has gone through, simply because I haven't gone through that myself. But what I can do is hold a safe space of empathy for allowing that feeling from another to come forward as authentically and honestly as it can. This was by far the most unplanned video that I've ever recorded, because it came from a very sincere place of feeling. And if you've watched thus far and even kept up with the variety of feelings and expressions that I've put forth, then I'm sincerely appreciative. And I so deeply hope that you watching treat all beings with a very deep level of respect and resonant empathy, and realizing that you have your own set of unique experiences that you cannot ever expect anyone else to fully grasp. And in the same space, you can't expect yourself to hold that for somebody else completely and utterly. We're all able to come forth with a place of sensitivity, though. We're all able to lead with an open heart space if we choose to be willing to try to see another's perspective, to see what they have been through, and to try to understand it through their set of experiences, through their memories, through their lives. And from that deep place of respect, we can all start to live more authentically and more honestly about all of the things that we feel, both positive and negative, and the full spectrum in between. Sending love. Thank you.